I'm Brenna Murphy, and I'll be donning and doffing my PPE according to general principles and safety principles. General principles are personal protective equipment must be utilized and appropriate medical acceptance must be maintained at all times. Correct supplies and equipment must be assembled and organized. Client instructions must be provided. The client must not be placed in physical jeopardy, and the client must not be placed in emotional jeopardy. And pertinent information must be reported and or documented. My safety practices: I must verify care and order for client. I must perform hand hygiene before and after performing any client care or handling supplies. I must verify facility policy and procedure and assemble appropriate equipment and supplies. I must consult manufacturer's recommendations when equipment is involved. I must knock on the client's door. I must identify client using 2 patient identifiers. I must know overall condition of the client. I must explain procedure to the client and provide for privacy. I must evaluate bed to promote good body mechanics, and I'll don my PPE if indicated. Upon completion, I must lower the bed, apply sidewalls according to the client's care plan, and place the call light system within their reach. If any abnormal findings are present, I must report the findings to the charge nurse immediately. So now I will show how to don and doff my PPE. First, I must do hand hygiene. And then I will put on my gown. I will tie my PPE gown on top, and I will tie it around the back. And then I must place my mask to cover my mouth and my nose. First, I will tie the top strings. Then I'll tie the bottom. And then I will put on my goggles to protect my eyes. And then I must put on gloves. The gloves must go over the sleeve of the PPE. The sleeve must be tucked into the glove. And I am doing the same with the second glove. Tucking my sleeve of the gown of my PPE into my glove for protection. And that's donning my PPE. Now I must doff my PPE. First, start with the gloves. And I will make sure to discard them properly. And then you take the goggles off from the back and discard them in a bin. And then I will undo my gown. I'll untie the top and I'll untie the bottom, and I will pull it very gently away from my body. Pull my arms out so the outward contaminated part will not get on me, and I will roll it and then discard. And then I will take off my mask, starting with the top, pulling the top away from my face, then untie the bottom, and then discard properly, and do my hand hygiene again to make sure I'm clean, and that is doffing my PPE. That is my general principles and my safety principles, and donning and doffing my PPE.